Everybody, it's Connie with Connie's Crafty Corner. I gotta get myself situated like I do every time I start a video. I have been running around like a crazy person this morning. I was supposed to have left about an hour and a half ago to go to my daughter's house, but I had some kind of crazy spell this morning. I've diagnosed myself with something. I think it's called hypoglycemia. I don't know. Sometimes if I have a lot of sugar without any protein or anything else, I'll get real weak and start sweating and just feel like I'm about to die. And I drank a thing of orange juice this morning and nothing else. So I had to eat some cheese and get myself all together before I could even get in the shower this morning. In fact, my hair's still kind of wet. But I called Sarah and she's fine. She don't care that I'm running late. So anyway, that's the reason I'm running behind this morning. But I'm going to go stay at Sarah's for a few days and I'm excited. Y'all will probably see this video while I'm there, probably. I don't really know because this is Monday and I'm going to try to upload it when I get to Sarah's. But I just wanted to show you guys a few things I've been working on. And that's the big reason I wanted to film before I went to Sarah's, because I made the boys some things and I wanted to show you without having to just take a picture and show them to you in a picture. So I made some little shorts for Rowan and some little bloomers for Bodie. So, and I've had this fabric since Sarah was a baby, and I'm so glad I'm using it. These are real lightweight. This is a pattern that's at Brindle and Twig, and I'll try to link it. And I shortened it an inch. Sarah likes Rowan's shorts shorter, and she's still gonna say this is too long. But anyway, I got this, and I made them a matching little red top, little t-shirts, little oversized tee. I didn't put anything on them this time to go with it. So, y'all, I'm so organized. I know y'all come to watch me for my organization. But these are the two little outfits. I'm excited to see how they fit and everything, because that's the thing. I'll make something and I'll wonder, you know, I'd love to make 2 or 3, you know, while I've got the pattern out and everything. But I want to make sure these fit really well before I make more, because it's a new pattern for them, you know. I've never made anything from the shorts and the bloomer pattern, so I want to make sure they fit before I make more. And you know, that reminds me, I better write down the size that I made, because I'm bad to forget that. But I also made Bodie another little pair, and I started rowing some shorts, and I've got on both a t-shirt that's that yellow. But I stopped because I wanted to get packed up for the trip and everything yesterday, so I wouldn't be running around this morning like I ended up anyway. And knew I probably wouldn't finish them, so I just stopped them, but I'll be making those later. I've got a few things in the works, and I finished a bunch more of these. These are the washcloths. Well, okay. Yeah, these will all be washcloths for the boys. Not all of them, but I'm going to take a few to Sarah today, because it's made out of that stripy peaches and cream. It's peaches and cream stripy, and it's just softer, I think. So I'm gonna take her some of these. I gotta put these with the clothes or I will forget them. But I'm gonna put these in my ever-growing stack. I took some to my niece. I'm gonna call her my niece. She's my first cousin's daughter, but I feel like she's my niece. A couple weeks ago when I went to North Carolina for her little boy, her brand new baby, and I made them both a shirt that said Big Brother Rollins and Little Brother Reed. I actually cut up an adult t-shirt because she wanted an olive green, and used that to make the shirt, and I loved the way that turned out. And I don't have a picture of them or anything. But I think I'm going to use that in the future, because finding good knits is hard sometimes. And these were the Gildan Ultra Cotton, I think, and I used the ribbing and everything. It just worked out perfect. But I'm going to show you another finished object that I threw over here because I started this video a minute ago and messed up. I finished another virus shawl that I had started like 2 years ago. So I'm trying to work through some projects and things, and I love this. It's one of those red heart, it's a wrap. I see one over there. I used 2 cakes, and I ended it after 1 cake, and I thought, you know, I've got all these cakes I've had forever, and I'm going to work on them. I'm going to work them up. In fact, I got another cake here waiting to go. This is, I think a Hobie. I don't know. I've lost the ball band. And I've started another virus shawl using this. It's the Black Friday. And I don't know the colorway. And I think this is from Hobie. And I love it. I think it's just like the It's a Wrap stuff. See? That's how the It's Wrap is. But anyway, so this is it. I've started this. And I'm going to use both cakes. Y'all, I'm determined to get through some of this yarn stash. And I love how this is turning out. This is how much I've used of this one. I was going to take this to Sarah's to work on, but I can just imagine Rowan getting a hold of this. That would not be pretty. So, I've got that. Okay. Y'all, this video I know is so interesting. I feel like I'm just reading off a script. I had told you guys about this pattern. And I'm not going to, is it Koa? Yeah, I don't know. Street. It's one off the Expression Fiber Arts website. And I started it. And I thought everything was going along good. This is how much I've gotten done. And my counts up to here are perfect. And of course, she don't give you stitch counts for every row, which I wish she did, because this pattern is a little bit difficult. But by the time I got to the end here, where she gave us a stitch count, I'm off about 20 something stitches. So obviously I can't read this pattern, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna take all that out and start back because I love this pattern. It's got the little baubles in there and everything. The reason I'm wanting to make it is because it's got the flowers here, and it's the yarn. I wished I'd have brought the other yarn in here to show you guys, but I love the way this gradient's going to be. I think it's got yellow in it. It's just going to be so pretty, but this is what I've been working with. And it's one of her yarns. I don't have my ball band. I'm so prepared for this video, you guys. I also want to show you the other backlog of washcloths that I've got. I don't know if I showed you guys I made this. I don't remember what yarn this is. I think it's some kind of Red Heart, maybe Scrubby or something. I hated working with it. We'll never do it again, but I wanted to get it out of my stash. And I've just worked off cones for this stuff. But, so I've got that. Oh, and I gotta show you something else that's just so exciting to me. I made a little dress. Where'd I put it? If anybody follows me on Instagram, you probably saw this. I think I put it on Instagram. And I used fabrics that I had. I like this, but I have bought some other fabrics I'm going to show you guys to make some more little girls' dresses, because I wanted to see if this is going to fit first. This is for my nephew's wife, my nephew's daughter, and her name's Isabella. So I put her initials on it. And this is the little dress. I am just so in love with this. Y'all, I can remember wanting to make this for Sarah when she was little. But let me show you the back of it. I got my invisible zipper in, y'all. It turned out so pretty. I'm so happy because I have not... Oh, it's got a wrinkle. It looks like something's on the dress, but it's wrinkled. I have not put a zipper in anything in so long. I was shocked I was able to do it. But anyway... I got this made, and it's from that Audrey magazine that I showed you guys in the last video. It's one of the older ones. Like I said, when Sarah was little, I wanted to make this so bad because I thought it was so cute. I've got some fun fabrics that I want to show you guys that I'm going to make other things out of. Y'all, when Joann's closed, I thought, what am I going to do? Because like I say, I don't buy a lot of fabric because I have a lot that I had for years. But I wanted some girly stuff, and I didn't have any. But hold on just a second. I'm going to go get the fabric, and I'll just show it to you right quick. I'm going to pause you. Okay. I got this at Hobby Lobby. But I have since heard that, y'all, I've shook the thing. I hope it's not shaking for you guys. I've since heard that Michaels has acquired some kind of rights with Joann. I have no idea. But I got this. And let's see, did I buy coordinating fabrics to go with it? No, I didn't. Wait, maybe I did. Oh, I bought this. I'm going to use those two together to make another little dress. This is just 100% quilt and cotton. I would prefer not to use this because of the ironing and all that. But y'all, there's just nowhere to buy fabric for apparel around where I live that I know of that... Unless you buy it online, and I really want a feel of it before I buy it online. But I got this. I'm loving these colors. And I got a few solids to go with it. I'll just show you those real quick. I got these two to go with it. I don't have a clue what I'm going to make with it. I serged the ends before I wash them because I've made that mistake before and I won't do it again. Let's see. And this is just some knit that I've had for 100 years. And I threw it in the wash because I thought it needed it. But I got this little sock monkey. I'm going to use this for the boys in some way because I thought it was adorable. And I got this. This was at the checkout. And I just got the rest of it. I think there's about 1.5 yards. But I love that. But that's all the things I've bought and all the things I finished since my last video. I don't remember if I talked to you about, I think I told you guys I was going to Dollywood with Zach and Jasmine and Jeff, and we had a really good time. It wasn't overly hot. I didn't ride a lot, y'all. I'm just over it. I don't love riding, but I did ride a couple things. But it was so good to see them. We've got season passes, so we're going to meet up about every other month. Y'all, I'm just shaking this thing. Let me pull this back. I think it's touching. Meet up with them about every other month. They're about 4 hours from Dollywood. They're about 5.5 hours from us. It takes us about 1.5 hours to get to Dollywood. I don't even know if it takes us that long, but and I told them we're older, so y'all can meet us there. And that'd be a good place because they love amusement parks. And Dollywood is just beautiful. If any of you guys have never been, I'm telling you, it is beautiful. And I enjoy walking around doing a few things, but I'm more of the sit back and hold your pocketbook kind of person rather than getting on a ride. But like I said, I'm on my way to Sarah's, and I'm real excited to get to see the boys. I'm going to go see Rowan do gymnastics tonight because that was the reason I went last time, and he got tonsillitis. And then Sarah and I are going to take the boys to the daycare tomorrow, and we're going to go shopping. I'm so excited to do that, and she loves to shop. I'm not a shopper, but I love spending time with Sarah, just needing some girl time with her. But anyway, I think that's all I've got going on. I can't think of anything else. But I appreciate you guys stopping in and taking the time to see the video. Let's see. Health-wise, everything's still trucking along. I mean, I don't really know anything right now. I mean, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling much better, but I still got a couple of issues, but that's okay. It's just part of getting older. Like this right here. See where I scraped my arm and it was bleeding? Well, it kind of was bleeding. I had to put a Band-Aid on it. That's from the Band-Aid. Y'all, my skin's always been so sensitive, it's crazy. But I'm going to get off here. I'm going to actually stop by and see Ella for a couple minutes this morning. And I'm excited about that. She's such a sweetheart, y'all. She has always been so sweet. To me, anyway. Why am I wanting to tear up? That's crazy, Ella. I love you, but you're making me cry for some reason. But anyway, you guys, I will talk to you later and see you in the next video. I have got several sewing projects coming up, and I'm wanting to get back to my quilting. But there's just not enough hours in the day for me. I don't know what's going on. You'd think somebody who stays at home would get more done, but I am just so scattered and crazy. I don't know. I just can't get it all done. I want to do more than I have time for. That's my problem. But anyway, I'm rambling on as I always do, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Y'all, I don't know how to end my videos. I know that y'all probably think I'm a lunatic, but I will let you guys go, and I'll see you later. Bye.